Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 20 Ultimate Team game. Devin Hester is here in Madden 20, and he is here to break the game. The man who once had 100 speed in Madden 08 pretty much has 100 speed at this point of Madden 20. He has 96 speed on this card powered up, and you can easily get that to 99 speed with Coach Madden and Sprinter. I don't have any of that stuff, but still, Devin Hester is really fast. Yes, his route running is not high. Yes, his catching stats aren't really too glamorous, but that's not what you expect from Devin Hester. You want that speed, and then when you look at the superstar abilities we put on Devin Hester, we have jukebox and spin cycle, so he's as elusive as any top running back in the game. And most importantly, he has human joystick. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that human joystick is not a game-breaking ability, but man, oh man, is it OP. You guys will see today just what Devin Hester is capable of with human joystick, and hopefully we can start off with a nice punt return, but Thomas Morstead is hating. This is a beautiful punt by my opponent, but unfortunately for us, that means Devin Hester won't be able to get a return. But don't worry, Devin Hester will make his impact on the offensive end, especially with jet sweeps and bubbles. Here's a bubble to Hester. He's got the first. Oh, Hester breaking ankles, and look at him race away. Devin Hester on the first touch should be gone, but oh, I got a bit too cute trying to swerve around with Hester. I was trying to feel out just how OP human joystick was, and I kind of played myself. I went out of bounds at the 5 completely by accident, so now Lamar Jackson on first down and goal. He's got a bit of human joystick in him. He actually doesn't have the superstar ability, but it looked like he did right there. He gets himself a touchdown run, which should have been a Hester touchdown reception. No worries, we get the touchdown regardless, and the defense is playing well. We get the sack from Lawrence Taylor, but the main focal point of this human joystick ability, as we get the user pick with Pat Tillman, don't put your hands in the cookie jar, my guy, is just the way we can move in the open field with Devin Hester. His cuts are abnormal. It's video game-esque. Look at the way we swerve in and out with ease. Devin Hester, this time we scored a touchdown, and you can tell the effect of human joystick in the game because, you know, a lot of times with these guys, if you try to cut in and out like that in Madden 20, you know, there's a bit of a delay when someone tries to plant their feet in and out, but this Devin Hester thing is, like I said, literally video game-esque. Like, this is not even realistic. Like, not even Devin Hester in his prime was doing stuff like this. Like, I don't even know who decided this would be an ability in Madden 20. It's really fun to use, but I mean, it's a pain in the butt if you're going against it, I can only imagine. As you see Drew Brees, he's cooking up a dot or two. He's got Torrey Holt, so my opponent trying to stay in this game, he definitely needs points to keep up with what we are doing with Devin Hester. He's only got 2 touches so far, and it should be 2 touchdowns. Like, is Devin Hester this good in the game? Not quite, but, like, he is pretty dang good. And especially with protective custody, we can be pretty reckless with Devin Hester as long as he has the X Factor going, which, since he is a part of the NFL 100 list as maybe the greatest return man in NFL history, he's got the ability. We know we can't fumble the ball with him, so we can really get loosey-goosey out here. And, of course, we're going to lateral the ball to Devin Hester. Don't try to pooch it, because Hester will find a way to get the ball in his hands and maybe make something special happen. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I can and cannot do in there. I figured out what I could not do as we fumble the ball. That's definitely something you can't do. Multiple people muffing out there, but, yeah, if I didn't do that last spin move, I might have actually had something with Hester. That, unfortunately, is a tackle for loss, and that is what it takes to knock Devin Hester out of the zone. You have to tackle him for a loss. You can't make him fumble, so that's not something you can do to knock him out the zone. You got to get a big-time tackle behind the line of scrimmage, which my opponent does. And he nearly gets the interception on a pass intended for Devin Hester. 4th down and 20. Let's go for it. Let's get to Devin Hester on a go route. Oh, but the ball floats a bit too long in the air. It was a touch pass from myself with Lamar Jackson. Probably should have just bombed that thing and, you know, hope for the best, but you know, I didn't quite expect Lamar Jackson to kind of float that one the way he did. So it ends up being a turnover on downs, and now my opponent on 3rd down and 7, he's got Gronkowski underneath, and I don't know if he has that tank ability on Gronk, but that was pretty dang vicious. He doesn't have a superstar ability on Gronk. How in the world did he truck secure tackler Troy Polamalu? I don't know. But my opponent gets a touchdown out here, and he kicks the ball to Devin Hester. Not what you want to do, because Devin Hester with the human joystick is a threat to take anything back for a touchdown. Even a kick return like that. We actually trucked the man on that play. That was kind of nice as we run the sweep with Hester, trying to do whatever we can, finding creative ways to get the ball in Devin Hester's hands to make him feel more like a running back than a wide receiver. Here we go downfield, and that's going to be intercepted by Lattimore. Funny little backstory here. I actually ordered food, and I needed to go and pick up my food outside. So these couple of defensive plays I actually was not around for. You see, I'm just on Lawrence Taylor, and I was kind of surprised to see that the defense held up while I was gone. It's 3rd down and 9. This guy was kind of cooking when I was playing. Hopefully now that I'm back with Troy Polamalu, he doesn't dot us. He won't do that. And in fact, what he does do is, despite the incompletion, he puts Troy Polamalu in the zone. That's 3 forced incompletions for Troy Polamalu. He's got his X Factor going. Here's Devin Hester on the punt return, being patient, exploding to the outside. He's got the punter to beat. No contest. Devin Hester on the return all the way for the Bears touchdown. Man, oh man. Special teams is not really something you see work the way it does today for us, especially in Madden 20. But this Devin Hester truly changes the game. Like, especially the fact that we can just lateral the ball to him on a kickoff, as that's going to be intercepted, and that's going to force the rage quit from my opponent. He's definitely seen enough of Devin Hester. Goodbye, my man. GG's. We'll move on to the next one. But yeah, I mean, I don't really think I need to hype up this Devin Hester. Like, I don't need to sell you guys on him much, right? Like, you guys can see how OP this Devin Hester is. I mean, that punt return, the thing about it is you can be so patient, and that's something I was talking a little bit about with that Chris Johnson we were using. I feel like the patience we exhibited with Chris Johnson with the speed he had, I could do that at times like 5 with Devin Hester, because not only do we have more speed in Devin Hester, we have human joystick, and we can just make these crazy cuts on a dime that the defenders simply cannot. Like, no human controlling a defender can keep up with these moves, and certainly not the AI. And that's what makes human joystick kind of crazy. If you guys watch my CFM videos, you guys will remember that, you know, we played against Nyheim Hines on the Indianapolis Colts. I think we put him twice in the first season, and you know, that Nyheim Hines had human joystick, and you can tell the way he was moving around, especially behind the line, that, you know, that human joystick is nothing to play around with. Like, it's a crazy ability, and I was waiting for it to come into Madden Ultimate Team. I wanted to see how it looked in MUT. Like, Nyheim Hines has 95 speed, which is really fast in regs. Hester here with 96 speed, and I'm sure a lot of people are souping up their teams, the big money spenders out there. They got him at 99 speed, or you're just using like a Bears theme team, and, you know, Hester's looking like a freak out there. And on top of that, he has this X Factor ability of protective custody that, you know, as long as you don't get tackled behind the line or tackle for loss, whatever it may be, as we get the interception with Pat Tillman, you can take hits from like a Pat Tillman or a Ray Lewis with Enforcer and not worry about fumbling the ball, because he's not going to fumble. So it's ridiculous. And because of that, I haven't seen it, but I've heard people are like running Wildcat with Devin Hester and jet sweeps, like kind of the way we are. All sorts of crazy schemes. Look at Hester, inside, outside, weaving, bobbing all the way to the 42-yard line. It looks like he's boxed up. Next thing you know, he's got the first down. Next thing you know, he's got the touchdown. Devin Hester to the crib. Don't forget, he's fast. So we could put him on a simple go route and let him outrace the coverage. Cover 2, both safeties, they are looking at the quarterback. Next thing you know, they're looking at Devin Hester running away from them as, oh man, Eric Dickerson spinning away from Pat Tillman. That's not a game you want to play unless you got protective custody on your running back, as Eric Dickerson going the wrong way. 3rd down and 8. Baker Mayfield looking to pass underneath to Gronkowski. Nice open field tackle by Pat Tillman. That'll bring up the 4th down. My opponent going for it underneath to Eric Dickerson, who's running the wrong way. We got Troy Polamalu and Pat Tillman with superstar abilities ready for Dickerson as we go to Devin Hester, and Hester is gone, making it look easy once again. Give Devin Hester the ball in open space and watch your dreams come true. Meanwhile, for your opponent, it's just an absolute nightmare going against this Devin Hester. Like I said, man, I can only imagine how frustrating this is. I haven't played against Devin Hester so far, but I played against that human joystick when he mines, and that thing was a pain in the butt. And now I'm playing with this Devin Hester. Like, this is the first time I'm using this ability all year long, and I'm just like amazed. I'm absolutely amazed at just how good this human joystick actually is. You guys know I love the grab and go ability. It's 4th down and 2. Baker Mayfield looking for Gronkowski, and they're not on the same page. I don't even know what in the world that was. But look at Devin Hester making the catch in traffic. That's not supposed to happen. That's supposed to be Devin Hester's weakness. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And Hester get a block and burst into the end zone. That's too easy right there. When you see Devin Hester on the field, especially lit up the way we have him, you gotta have someone accounting for Devin Hester. You gotta know to guard an RPO bubble or guard a jet sweep. By the way, if you guys don't know how to kind of guard RPO bubbles, it definitely helps when you pass commit, when you think a bubble screen's gonna be coming like that. So I think that's the way it works, right? So a maybe tip right there. I don't give out many tips, but there's one that might work. As Odell Beckham Jr. makes the catch in the middle of the field, my opponent's down 21-0 right now. This is definitely not going the way he expected. And 2nd down and 13. Oh my, do not put your hands in the cookie jar, especially when Troy Polamalu is lurking. That is my guy. That is my favorite NFL player of all time. All right, so when we're using Troy P, we're looking to style out there. And now Troy Polamalu is in the zone. Pat Tillman is feeling himself. He's got the interception. He's looking to take it back for 6. It's going to be a 1st down and goal at the 11-yard line right before the 2-minute warning. Devin Hester still has his X factor. We want to go to Hester. He is covered. So it's going to be Lamar action. Jackson to the crib instead. Man, it looks like Lamar Jackson really has that human joystick. I feel like this human joystick ability is making me feel like I got better stick work than I actually do. I'm not even using Hester, and I'm still, making all these crazy cuts and stuff like that. Like, Devin Hester's inspiring the rest of the squad. He's the one that got selfless, not Pat Tillman, as that's going to be a sack from Jadeveon Clowney. A 2nd down and 1. All of a sudden, it's a 3rd down and 12, and that should have been going the other way. A drop pick for Ryan Shazier. 4th down and 12. Here is Baker stepping, throwing, and intercepted by free safety Megatron. Turning, twisting, and it looks like Megatron's got human joystick. He's going all the way. Flood warnings are out in Oakland right now because this poor guy has his hands full with what we are bringing on offense, on defense, and he hasn't even seen what Devin Hester can do on special teams. Once again, he puts his hands in the cookie jar, and Dick Lane makes him pay. We want Hester downfield. We're still going to force it, and Devin makes the catch, but not both feet in bounds. Hester is making some crazy catches that you would not expect. 2nd down. Here's an jet sweep for Hester, trying to get it set up. The good news, we don't get tackled for loss, so that means Devin Hester still has protective custody. Sees on the left side. We're going to put him on a drag, try to set him up, but Hester is covered by Willis, and
we're going to score. Miles.
And the Jaguars are going to score. My opponent, I'm pretty sure he was a subscriber, so shout out to my guy. He stayed into a 42-0 game, and he got himself a touchdown with Myles Garrett, so kudos to him, but he has kicked the ball to Devin Hester, and even though we are deep in our own end zone, we are returning this with Hester on fire, spinning and winning. Devin Hester is gone. Don't even try to catch him. Oh, baby, Devin Hester is the full package. A kick return touchdown, a punt return touchdown, multiple touchdowns on the offensive end, whether it's on a sweep, it's on a bubble, it's on a streak. Devin Hester brings it all to the table in Madden 20. This is unbelievable what Devin Hester can do in this game. I mean, Devin Hester is not supposed to be this dominant. Yeah, he's on the NFL 100 list, but like I said, he is in Madden 20, and he is here to break the game. If you have the coins, even if you're close to having the coins, find a way to get Devin Hester on your squad. Find a way to get human joystick on Devin Hester, and go to work. Just go to work. Cheese with Wildcat. I don't know what in the world you plan on doing. Do what we're doing. Just, bubbles and, sweeps and all this good stuff. You guys know we ran this offense before we had Hester. Now that we got Devin Hester, It's kind of like, you know, grab and go on crack. So speaking of how about that crack from Pat Tillman, and Tillman's there for the fumble recovery as well. That is the best way to knock that Eric Dickerson out the zone. Send Pat Tillman at him and let him have his shot. Here's Devin Hester taking a shot at the Bills defense. He's going to the 33-yard line. And remember, we don't got to worry about fumbling the ball. We can run into that enforcer. Here's Hester getting the first down. Every positive play keeps protective custody active on Hester. Only 3 on the rush. No quarterback spy. Come on, man. You're baiting me. You're asking me to run with Lamar Jackson like that. Like, at least put a quarterback spy. Here is Hester. Oh, baby, getting that first down. Juking out Ryan Shazier in the process. We're going to try to set up Hester on the streak. But, you know, Devin Hester doesn't exactly get by, you know, bump and run man coverage too easily. As we spin, we take the shot, and you can tell that Hester has protective custody. He's not going to fumble that ball. 3rd down and 6. No Hester on the play. So, Lamar Jackson trying and will do it himself. Lamar Jackson gets the first down. And here's Hester back on. Here's Hester almost in the end zone. As the first quarter winds down, we actually run hurry up here. I like the look. He sends the blitz. But who's watching Lamar? Quarterback spy is not enough. I believe that was Ed Reed as the quarterback spy. And this 94 overall Lamar Jackson, like, powered up, he's the real deal. Like I said, I got no Coach Madden, I got no sprinter. These guys can be like at least 3 speed faster if I dumped in some more on this squad, but you can tell, like, just based up, like, these guys are freaks. Here's Hester on the kick return. Oh, Devin Hester in open space. Always juking the first man out. You just never know what Devin Hester will bring to the table. Jukebox, spin cycle, inhuman joystick, and the speed to nearly go and should have gone all the way is Hester. Oh, Rod Woodson saves the touchdown. Rod Woodson covering Hester there. I wanted to go to Hester so bad. I stared him down, and my opponent ended up sending a user blitz right there. Pretty interesting. Here's Hester. Every time you think you've got him behind the line of scrimmage, he's still able to shake free. 3rd down and 14. Hester on the slant. Lamar Jackson. He's holding. He's throwing downfield. Man, I wanted Hester so bad. I knew I could run Lamar Jackson, but I thought if I playmakered Hester, we'd be all good. 4th down, going for it downfield. Hester. A great swat by Rod Woodson. Didn't have the time to really let anything else develop. He has no time to throw this pass, and that's going to be intercepted by Tillman. My opponent pretty much gives away a chance at getting the lead with a field goal right there. I gave him the golden ticket, and he put it in the trash. He didn't know what the golden ticket was. Here's Hester. Oh, if I got that juke move off, we might have been gone. Not the best day for myself out here, but Devin Hester will make even the worst Madden players feel really good about themselves with the way he can move, the way he can be so elusive in the open field with this human joystick. I just cannot believe that this is in the game. Like, this is going to be a Madden 20 for the rest of the year, like, especially in Ultimate Team. Yeah, we got our hands full, boys. like I said, like, it's really fun to use, but you just got to think about going against it. Here's Hester downfield! Megatron, stride for stride, but it's not enough to cover Devin Hester. Touchdown Bears yet again, and this is pretty much the breaking point for my opponent, even though it is still a close game. He is frustrated. He is done with going against Devin Hester. He's mad at the fact that Lamar Jackson can't cheese the way our Lamar Jackson is cheesing, and this is going to be the final play of the game. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed the Devin Hester show. Subscribe for more Madden 20 gameplays, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you as always for watching.